Hiya, I wanted to do a guided meditation or self-hypnosis or visualization with the children to help them through some tough days that are bound to be faced in the future. I'm sat in the little sensory den that we made for Mitchell, when we were hoping that he'd come home. But it's a nice little space. All that, it's lovely. Lava lamp's not really going yet, but yeah. So I'm chilled out in here and I'm going to do a guided meditation. So we're going to start off with taking deep breaths, and I normally do in for 4 and out at 4 because of my cardiac problems, but if you can do in with 7, in with 7 and out with 5, in with 5 and out with 7, just do long breaths in and long breaths out. So I'm going to close our eyes and start taking those big deep breaths. So we're going to go in through our noses and out through our mouths. Do a big deep breath in with our nose and a long slow breath out. Big deep breath in and out. In and out. And keep doing that. As we breathe in and out, we're going to imagine that the sun is shining above us and its golden rays are coming down and hitting our body. We're going to breathe those golden rays in to fill our lungs as we breathe out in. And those rays are filled with love. And as we breathe out, we're going to breathe out any distressing thoughts, stressful feelings. In with the golden rays of love and light, and out with anything we don't want to hold on to. And we're going to imagine now that light is coming in through the top of our skulls, the top of our heads, and going deep inside of us and flowing all around us, and just filling up all of our insides with golden sun filled with love and warmth and light, going through our faces, our cheeks, into our jaw, our ears and down our neck, being filled up. And as we breathe in, that light keeps flooding in, and as we breathe out all the negative, all the bad energy, all the bad feelings, anything we don't want to hold on to. In with light and love, filling us up down into our shoulders and our arms, all the way to our fingertips, and down through our chest, into our stomach, and into our pelvic area and our hips and our bottom, filling us up with love and light, and breathing out, letting go of anything that doesn't serve us, that hurts us. Big deep breath in and out. As the sun, the light of the sun, envelopes us and flows through us down into our legs and into our ankles and into our feet, all the way to our tips of our toes. Now we should be feeling lighter, rested, relaxed, filled with love and light and warmth, glowing. And we're going to imagine we're going to walk to a field. There's a gate to the field. And we know that beyond that field, nobody else can get there. It's our field. We'll be in complete privacy. Nobody else can get into that field. We're going to open the gate and we're going to step through. Close the gate behind us, lock everybody out. We're going to walk through the field. We're going to feel the grass beneath our feet, our bare feet. Feel the earth and the grass, cool grass. And as we walk, we feel our feet across the grass. We're going to imagine that we're connected to the planet. We're connected to nature. And the sun above us that's warming us connects us to the universe. We're connected above and below. And we're going to breathe in the cool, refreshing air into our lungs. And all these things connect us to the planet, to ourselves, and to the universe. They all flow through us. They're part of us and we're part of them. And we're going to just sit down on that grass in the middle of the field and really focus on how these things make us connected with the earth, the planet, the nature, the animals, the trees, how we're connected to one another, how we're connected to the skies and the birds and the heavens above, the stars, the universe beyond, as far as you can imagine it going, and us being connected to it all, and then deep into the core of the earth, and deep into our core, into ourselves, into our most inner being, down to the smallest atoms inside of us. And we go into our heart self too. Imagine coming into our heart. And in our heart we feel love, and we feel authenticity and truth. Sometimes there's a little bit of pain in there. We're going to let that go. We're just going to let it drift past. So we're going to imagine that any of our emotions or feelings or thoughts that we don't want to hold on to that cause us pain or don't serve us, we're going to imagine them inside a bubble in front of us, floating in the sky. It's just hovering and floating in front of us. Imagine all those bad feelings and thoughts and anything that causes us pain sitting inside that bubble, outside of ourselves, separate from us now. But we can watch it as an observer. They might be playing something, a memory that isn't pleasant for you inside that bubble, that we'll just observe, just watch it. It doesn't have to impact us, it doesn't have to affect us, because it's outside of ourselves. It is not us. The pain is not us. The pain is outside of ourselves, playing in that bubble. And when we're ready, we're going to just blow that bubble away. Watch it float away and let go. And I'm going to get back up and we're going to walk to a door. There's a door in the field. We're not going to question where it came from. We're just going to accept that it's there. And we're going to open that door bravely and step through. And on the other side of the door is whatever you want to be on the other side of the door. Perhaps the things that have been missing from your life, or the people. Perhaps it's a feeling or an emotion, something missing. But all those dreams and all the things you want are right there on the other side of that door that you've just walked through. And you can touch them and you can hold them. You can speak to them. You can feel them. They're now part of your life. They're in your life now. They're right there. You can interact with them in whatever way you feel you need to interact with them. You can tell them that you forgive them. You can tell them that you're sorry. You can tell them that you love them. And they forgive you too, and they open you with welcome, open arms and open hearts. And you can let go of any guilt or shame that you felt, any anger or sadness, because they're right there with you now. You can hold them and spend time with them, and you can feel their energy and they feel yours, connected. We're just going to let go of any bad feelings we had, any bad feelings that might be aroused, sense of loss and grief and guilt and shame. We're going to forgive ourselves with gentle kindness as they forgive us too, as we forgive them. And we're going to feel the love between us, an overbursting heart filled with love for each other. And we keep breathing, feeling that warmth and love and light, and the love from our lost ones. We know that they feel our love too. And then we're going to imagine the gratitude that we feel for having had them in our lives, and for them being at peace, and for our ability to also be at peace. And we're going to feel gratitude for all that we have in our lives, and for the planet that gives us all that we need, and to the universe for always working in our favour, never against us. Keep breathing in and out slowly. And we're going to feel comforted to know that this place, the field and beyond the door on the other side, is always available to us whenever we need it, to help us manage our lives, to help give us a break, to help connect us with all things, including our loved ones. And when we're ready, we're just going to walk back out the door, knowing that it isn't forever, knowing that we can come back here whenever we want. And we're going to walk across the field, and as we walk across the field with each step, we're going to imagine going back to the waking world, and that in that waking world we're going to have the strength and the courage and the energy to manage all the things that we have to deal with, knowing that our loved ones are beyond that door and we can come here anytime we like, that we have the field that can help relax us anytime we like. We don't need them all the time. And when we go back, we're going to be able to manage everything. We're going to be survivors and warriors. We're going to feel a renewed sense of life, a renewed sense of energy. We're going to be invigorated and enlivened. So we're going to count our footsteps across the field from 10 to 1. When we get to 1, we're going to open our eyes. And we'll be back in that world, ready to fight another day, comforted, reassured, and loved, and forgiven, and grateful. So we're going to walk 10, imagine each footstep towards the gate, 9, 8, 7, and as we get closer to the gate, we let go of everything that doesn't serve us, anything we've got left over hanging on to us. We just let go of it, ready to fight. Taking those deep breaths in, feeling empowered and strong. 6, 5, stronger and stronger. 4, 3. As we approach the gate, we pick up our arm and we hold the gate without any doubts, ready to face the world. 2, 1, we open the gate, we step through, we close that gate, and as we close the gate, we open our eyes. Open your eyes. So, here we are, we're back here and we're ready to fight. And we can take anything on. Nothing can stop us. Nothing can stop us. Nothing stopped Mummy, and nothing's going to stop you. And I love you lots and lots, and I always will. So I'm going to end this video now, knowing that you've been through that door and seen me and held me, and I've seen you and held you. And we're more connected now than we were when I was alive. I love you.